Alice is my best friend. I am not Alice's best friend.
I get that thing where your legs throb loads and you have to lie on the bed. Do you have that?
I think that might be a medical problem. Can you not? Do that, please. It's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's your new podcast about?
None of your business.
But it's a weird thing where in 2026, the year of our Lord, Sugar, that everyone's like, oh yeah, it's that book, is it? What's that about? Just read the book.
Read it. Fucking read it.
What's your new podcast about? Well, why don't you have a listen?
We don't know yet.
Not everything has to have a very specific format, and that's fine.
We sound aggy. You sound aggy. I sound charming. But by the end of the episode, surely we'll know. You'd hope.
That's the plan. By the end of the first episode of Bad Chat, which you're all very welcome to, by the way, we will have worked out the show together.
I think if you get to the end of the episode, right to the end, and you still don't know what it's about, then you've got grounds for complaint, for sure.
Or just grounds to not listen and just let us get on with it. Because there will be people that will like it.
It's not for everybody.
And look, we've never worked together before. That's exciting for me. Don't know if it's the same for you.
Yeah, God, yeah.
You cow.
You absolute.
You piece of work.
You absolute scum. No, exciting.
Alice is my best friend. I am not Alice's best friend. I've wanted to work with her for a long time. I've been a fan of hers for a while. We bonded over liking lots of the same funny things. Yep. She makes me laugh so much. Yes. I think she's amazing.
Right,
she's a podcast legend. She's the fairy pod mother of podcasts.
Don't.
And we wanted to do something together.
Please.
And we've loved podcasts for a long time, right? We listened to podcasts when we were kids. When no one else was listening to podcasts, we were listening to podcasts as kids.
We made them a thing. Okay, so if you listen to podcasts, it's because of us, all right? No, we did listen to stuff.
Gervais, Merchant, Pilkington, Adam and Joe. Podcasts are supposed to be weird little clubs. They have turned into big money spinners. Not to say this couldn't become a money spinner. But
you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Let's not worry about that.
Check out the highest earners. It's very easy to find.
I don't need this to be a hit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Never a truer word spoken in jest. No, he doesn't.
I just want to have a nice time.
That mortgage is sorted. He does not need this.
I just want to have a nice time with my best friend that doesn't think that I'm her best friend.
Stop saying best friend. It's so disgusting when adults say best friend, with all due respect.
But this is supposed to be a weird little club, and we're all going to work it out together. If you're listening to episode 1 or watching, because we're very forward thinking.
Where's my camera?
Where's mine? I know exactly where it is. It's a voyage of discovery.
And I think the important thing is that we're joining this movement, and I think of podcasting as a movement, at just the right time. Now, a lot of people would say we've missed the boat. A lot of people would say we're in the 4th or 5th wave of podcasting and actually everybody has one. I would say to them, how is that possible when we don't have one?
Right.
And now we do.
So let's see where it goes.
Greg, Bad Chat is brought to you by Sailey.
I'm pleased about that because I have a theory. Travelling is 90% logistics and 10% pretending you're relaxed.
Or 100% panic if you don't have the internet.
Which is why Sailey makes a lot of sense.
Oh my God, yeah. It's an eSIM, so instead of messing around with a physical SIM, you just download the app, pick a data plan from over 200 destinations worldwide. What? And you're sorted.
So when you land, instant internet. No waiting around, no hunting for signal. You're in.
And I know you're tight, no roaming charges quietly ruining your life in the background.
Well, I know it's a big one for you because it is designed to save money. And who can say no to that?
Okay, you're just retaliating. Also, it's much safer. No more connecting to public Wi-Fi that feels like a bit of a trap. It's got built-in security features and an ad blocker as well.
And you can switch your location to back home, which can come in very handy.
Perfect. So when you download the Sailey app, choose your plan, use our code BADCHAT at the checkout and get 15% off your first purchase.
Or if you're watching us, scan the QR code on screen right now and our discount will be automatically applied. Unless you're watching it on a phone, then you need to get a friend's phone to scan the QR code, but then I'm sure you'll work that out.
Easy as pie. You can find all our Sailey details in the episode description box.
Safe tripping.
Bon voyage. Question for you.
Please.
Which I almost definitely know you don't have the answer to. Why is it called Bad Chat? Do you remember why? It's about 2 years ago probably now.
I don't. But I'm hoping it's a lot like no one is now going, Arctic Monkey's a weird name, isn't it?
Yeah. So true. So true. So we just need to give it 11 years and people are like, doesn't mean anything anymore. Semantic satiation or whatever it's called.
Yes.
It's also because when we were thinking about the name, we were like, what about just something simple like Alison Gregg. Except that sounds like it's a podcast by a woman called Alison Gregg, who to me sounds like she's a PhD. You know, she's a doctor.
She's eminent.
Oh my goodness, she is preeminent. She is definitely, I think maybe she's not in the arts. Maybe she's in a kind of sociology, psychology, like she's women's.
I'll tell you exactly where she is. Dr. Alison Gregg.
Yeah, I've actually found her. Okay, great.
Dr. Alison Gregg.
Is she part of an institute?
Putting people first in mental health.
This is basically what I guessed.
Okay, biography. Dr. Alison Gregg, PhD, is a second-year postdoctoral clinician fellow in the neuropsychology department.
Okay, so to be clear, this is the confusion we were trying to avoid.
Right.
Because can you imagine who would tune in for Alison's pod and who would tune in for this? Not saying no crossover, just saying minimal crossover.
I'm booking it, you know that, at some point.
If I don't see her by episode 4, I'm livid.
Okay, episode 4, I will bring you Dr. Alison Gregg. So that's why it's not called the Alice and Greg show.
Yes.
Because that is the Dr. Alison Gregg. And, but we want it to be a sort of whatever. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, as a guiding light, I guess we want your confessions, your obsessions, the things that are taking up your brain space, are swirling around your head at night, are consuming you because they're annoying or confusing or just because they're kind of fascinating. Maybe you want to tell us something or ask us something.
Yeah, social awkwardnesses, dating issues, just stuff like
petty grievances.
The celebration of how odd we all are as humans. And also, I love a mundane story.
Oh, yeah. I don't want your best story.
No.
I don't want the one that you've practiced and that you tell to new people on first dates and stuff. I want the thing that happened last Tuesday that's still echoing around in your head. In fact, my friend calls them echoers. The things that you can't shake.
We want your echoers.
We want your echoers.
And we'll celebrate you or mock you. And that's fine. Or both.
There's no guarantees that this is a safe space.
Because in this friendship, let me tell you, Alice celebrates me 15% of the time and the rest of the time is mockery.
Oh my God, I can't celebrate you every time you bloody jump on a bike and pootle around the home counties, can I?
Well, it was Weymouth to Edinburgh, so it was more than the home counties. But if you want to get in touch and share all that stuff with us, socials, you should be subscribing anyway to YouTube, on the podcast feeds, whatever. Email hello@badchatclub.com. We've got WhatsApp, we've got fax, it's all in the show things.
In the notes.
In the notes, yeah.
Find it in the notes. And we've sort of put the opportunity out to the community.
Yeah. And it is a community.
And it's a community, my God. We can all rely on each other.
How many makes a community?
I think three's all right, yeah. Isn't that a family?
And it is a family.
But this week we've put it out there that people can be the first caller on this very show.
I think that's exciting.
What's very cool about that is whoever this caller is represents 100% of what we know about who listens to this show.
Oh, so it's a great focus group.
Yeah, it's market research, except we have a data point of 1. So I'd just love to know who's out there.
Okay, coming through now is caller number 1.
Hello, hi, it's Rosalie.
Rosalie! You have the honour, and it is an honour, of being the first ever caller on the brand new Alice Levine, Greg James vehicle, the podcast, Bad Chat.
Oh my God. I am honoured.
We do actually have some questions for you here, Rosalie. They're just sort of standard questionnaire questions, just to kind of get an idea of the demographic, just to profile you basically, because as we say, you represent everybody. So if you don't mind, we'll just get to that.
I'm ready.
Great. When do you bathe in the day, Rosalie?
When do I bathe? When do I bathe? In the day, I haven't been bathing a lot recently. But if I could bathe, I'd bathe like 3 times a day.
I think Alice is, using the word bathe, but I think you just mean wash.
Clean yourself. But you've not been doing it much recently. That's good to know. So our listeners are filthy.
Yeah.
Dirty. Yeah.
I think Rosalie just thought bath. But
I thought like Victorian. Am I soaking? Am I doing like is it the full thing? Bathing, I'd say like I have like 2 showers a day. Sometimes I have showers in the middle of the day.
So our listeners are unemployed because how else are you having a shower in the middle of the day? Okay, good.
Showering from home.
You're a bath girl though, aren't you?
I am a bath girl, yeah. But I don't have one every day. Obviously, that would be insane to have one every day.
Question, because you like a bath. I think I like a bath, then I have a bath, and then I get that thing where your legs throb loads and you have to lie on the bed. Do you have that?
I think that might be a medical problem.
Is that a DVT?
It might be. That might be water retention.
Oh.
In the bath and within your skin.
But you know when all of your like veins and like all of the tubes expand because you're so hot?
I do think, just to break from the fun of the moment, I think that does need to be checked by a medical.
No, you don't mean that. You don't mean that. You definitely lie on your towel on the bed.
To do what?
To cool down because you feel so dizzy.
You're having the bath too hot.
Rosalie, back me up here.
I can't say that that's ever
Cut her off. Cut her off.
Right, okay.
So for some reason you've got like a vendetta against me. I don't know why you've called into the show if you just want to like drag me down.
Well, Rosalie, okay, so we're finding out more about Alice here. Well, and I want to find out a bit more about you. So next question for Rosalie, please.
Okay. I was wondering, Rosalie, what size feet you have?
Thank you so much for asking. I'm a size 40 European.
Oh, 40 European, get you. I have all my shoes made in Italy.
Yeah, I grew up in Europe, so I've never really fully converted the sizes properly.
Not to brag, but we all grew up in Europe.
No, that's true.
We're broadcasting from Europe. Yeah.
That is true.
Well, not anymore.
But
right?
Whereabouts on the continent did you grow up?
You grew up in Schengen,
I grew up in Holland.
In Holland, okay.
In the Netherlands.
So you're a 40 European clog, is what you're talking about.
That's what I was talking about. Thank you so
much.
Right. Yeah,
is shoe size different to clog size?
I would say so. I wish I had. I actually do have a pair of clogs, but I couldn't possibly tell you how big they are.
Do you size up in a clog?
I think so.
Yes.
I think you size up in a clog.
Yeah. An insole's doing you no good in a clog, is it? Okay, this is interesting. This is asked more questions than it's answered.
Yeah.
40 European, grew up in Europe from
clog size 40.
Dual nationality there.
Can we get our listeners, by the way? Can we get, if anyone does wear clogs, send us your clog size and send us your real size. Go on. So you grew up in Holland.
Yeah. Is that 2 passports there?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Okay,
I'm
pick
afraid
a side.
so.
Pick a side.
Not exactly, not to brag, but yeah, I'm afraid so.
Does that mean you can use the non-UK passport line?
Yeah.
Those people are so smug now.
Be a patriot, Rosalie, once in your life. Jesus Christ.
Have you ever gone through customs wearing clogs? Has anyone?
I haven't, but I will be leaving the country in my clogs.
Can I just sidebar with you, Greg? Are we being racist?
What about clogs?
Xenophobic. Can we say that? Can we just say that all the Dutch wear clogs? Is that all right?
I think all Dutch people have a pair of clogs, don't they? I would if I was Dutch.
Is this going out in the Netherlands? Can we get away with it?
I'd love to. I want our Dutch brothers and sisters to tell us.
Say brothers and sisters.
I'm Clog James.
Oh God.
Come on.
On behalf of all the Dutch, I think it's probably fine.
You think it's fine? You're endorsing it. Great. Okay. Sorry. Just have to whiz through these, if that's all right, Rosalie. So, got your bathing time, got your shoe size. Your dad's first name?
Gary.
Now that tracks.
Your mother's maiden name?
Street you grew up on, and your pet's name, and then we're done.
My mother's maiden name.
No, don't worry. We don't have to take that. But what does your sort code begin with? Well, that's good. Actually, you know what, Alice? Let's just break away from the second. That does show that our listener does trust us.
Yep.
They were willing to share basically all the details to hack into their bank account.
Our listeners are thick, with all due respect.
But thick and loyal.
Thick and loyal and charitable.
Trusting. Yeah. Okay, Rosalie, great.
Just so we get a sense of little Rosalie, what was on your wall in your bedroom? What posters?
Lots of One Direction, unfortunately. Lots of pictures of horses, which is also really not good.
Cartoon horses or real horses? Like
Horsey
real...
girl alert.
Were they specific famous horses that raced or were in movies, or were they...
What, like Red Rum?
All horses, any horse.
Black Beauty?
But I also had a phobia of horses as well, which was quite weird. Yeah, weird.
What do you mean? Sorry, break that down for me, because that's unhinged. Say it again.
I was really scared of them, but I also sort of loved them. And so I had all of these pictures up, but I just like, I couldn't, if I was in the same like vicinity of a horse, I'd freak out. But yeah, I think, you know, I think it was more just that I wanted to be like a princess, and therefore I thought that I had pictures of them that were really safe.
That's the way to do it.
I'm just typing into my chosen search engine.
Yeah.
One Direction horses. I wonder if have they ever been photographed on a horse?
There's got to be fan fiction. Surely.
Harry Styles on a horse in one of his videos.
Have you ever fantasized about Zayn doing dressage? It's none of my business really, but it's not on the form, to be clear.
I haven't, but I think
we all will tonight. Am I right?
Have you got a favourite One Directioner?
I always liked Harry, but it was mainly just that I think I just like I got swept up into the mania of it all. I've always been scared that I was going to end up in one of those like really scary One Direction fan documentaries.
Still time. There's still time. There's always a Take That documentary where the super fans are now, you know, fully functioning members of society, but still as obsessed, completely obsessed. But they've still got horses and One Direction on their bedroom wall, but they're married to a guy who's like, yeah, well, it's just part of our marriage. You know, you got to love someone for who they are, and like this person's got like an effigy of Gary Barlow in the corner of the room. That could be you one day.
Just thinking about them going to Rosalie's though, and they're like, okay, we want to film the bedroom with all the posters up, and then they have to kind of frame out the horse section. They're like, we need to make you seem like a freak of one particular flavour. We can't also have all the horse ones. When Greg said, who's your favourite, I thought you meant horse. Did you have a favourite horse as well?
That's a great question. Thank you so much for asking. It was, I like that film about the horse that like couldn't speak. It was called
That's All Horses, Rosalie.
No, it was like a cartoon horse.
You like the one about the horse that doesn't talk? Okay, well I'll look for that.
What's the horse that doesn't talk?
Do you mean War Horse, Rosalie?
Have you seen War Horse on the West End?
I've seen War.
So I was in War Horse on the West End.
What do you mean?
Wow.
So there was a point in my career, if you can call it that, when a large portion of my time was taken up doing BBC bite-sized videos where I was sort of a fun big sister that would help you with Eurovision. And one of them was for GCSE drama, and I was in War Horse as a nurse. But I was really bad because I couldn't work out how Southern people said gas mask. So I kept saying gas mask, and we had to keep redoing it because Southerners don't say gas mask, it turns out. Well, there I am.
The fantastic news is I've managed to find it. So I'm going to play this now.
I'm Alice Levine, and I'm most definitely not an actress. But I've been asked to perform for one night only in War Horse.
One night only?
I have no idea what I'm doing. So I have to learn everything I can before I take to the stage.
Go on my own. For those listening, Greg is scrubbing through the video of me learning how to become an actor in War Horse for one night only, famously for one night only. In the credits for the show, I'm doing one of those things that people do in a cast where they all put their hands in, like a spirit circle, and then go, way! Except I'm the only one that did it, and everybody stood really still around me.
This is very exciting that you were in War Horse, though.
Oh my God, look at me. I look incredible. So I'm wearing the kind of classic headscarf nurse, wartime nurse ensemble.
So this is you on stage now.
What do you mean by your reply, Corporal? Oh, what's my line again?
You had actual lines in this?
Yes. That's when I had to say gas mask.
Is this because that actor was on holiday for a week?
No. They probably just didn't get paid that night. They had to sit in the wings.
Where was your gas mask?
I found gas mask!
Did I do it right?
You're not nailing it because you're overthinking it, aren't you?
Overthinking it, yeah.
Where is your gas mask?
Where is your gas mask?
Where's your gas mask?
Also, because I had to be a kind of
what?
A nurse in the war.
Oh, you're trying to do a voice?
I'm trying to do a voice, yeah.
Rosalie, I mean, an extraordinary discovery.
What I'll do for you, because obviously we were watching that in the studio, what I will do for you, Rosalie, is I will send you that. And I would imagine after the 8-week course, you will be able to sit your GCSE. So please do let us know how you get on.
Thank you.
How did we even get onto Warhorse? Just her fear of horses.
Fear of horses, posters on the wall, favourite horse.
Favourite horse, Warhorse.
Warhorse. And that's how you do it. That feels like a game show, doesn't it?
So there you go. That, to answer everyone's question, that's what the podcast's about. Rosalie, it's been so nice chatting to you. Thank you so much for just being fun and saying stuff and then letting us just go slowly mad.
And being our first caller. If we had the budget, we would now have probably a kind of confetti cannon or some sort of firework display. But all we can actually do is...
offer you free tickets to the next performance of Warhorse. Thanks to our good friends at Cameron Macintosh Incorporated.
Thank you. Bye.
Keep clogging.
On the horse front, last thing. I learned a mad fact about horses yesterday.
Okay.
Do you know that horses' legs are their fingers?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Well, you mean the back legs are its legs and the front legs are its arms?
No, all of them are fingers. I think it's actually the back ones that are fingers. Evolutionarily.
Right.
Doesn't feel right, does it? They are fingers and the hoof is a fingernail.
Okay.
Google it. Tell me what you see.
What have you been listening to? Did you read an article or did you watch a video?
Basically, I was with my friend who's a doctor and he very casually said...
A vet?
Not a vet.
Right.
He very casually said their legs are fingers.
Modern horses essentially walk on a single highly specialised digit per limb. The hoof, which is structurally analogous to a human middle finger.
Thank you. So it's this one.
The leg bones are equivalent to the middle finger of a human. The structure allows for extreme speed and efficiency. So they're running on their fingers.
They're running on these fingers.
Middle fingers.
Middle fingers. There's something in that. I don't know what to do with it myself, but...
We should have told Rosalie that.
I know, she'd love that.
That would have made things way less scary.
It's basically because I was watching... Oh, this is too much information, but it's because at the moment, the thing that I'm really into is these videos of people scraping horse hooves until they get to a kind of cavity, and then they scrape out the pus from the cavity, and then
that I can't deal with that. Why are you watching that?
No, you'd love it.
I would not. I can't watch videos of people popping pimples.
No, it's
or
not
any medical stuff.
No, it's not medical. It's veterinarian, as you said.
Veterinarian. But it sounds. You just said pus. I'm not putting YouTube on for pus.
But you'd watch them scrape down a hoof, right?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Okay, each to their own.
How did you get onto that?
It's none of your business.
Did you use NordVPN for that?
Let's just say it was a private browsing window.
Speaking of which, should we have an ad break?
Go on. Bad Chat is sponsored by NordVPN.
Quick confession before we start, I have been behaving quite irresponsibly online.
Okay. Are you sure this is the forum for that?
No, I just mean public Wi-Fi, same password for everything.
Okay, it doesn't sound like that's what you mean. But you're right, that is mad. That is like leaving your front door open and shouting your PIN in the street.
Which I also do. But I have sorted myself out with NordVPN.
Oh, right. Every man for himself. But luckily, I have done the same. It basically hides your IP address, so you're not leaving a digital trail everywhere.
And it protects all your data, your bank details, your passwords, your entire online identity.
It's particularly good if you're travelling or using dodgy Wi-Fi, which I always am.
Yeah, well, we're doing that now.
Absolutely.
It's fast, and I thought it would slow everything down, but it doesn't at all.
No. No buffering, no lag, no weird interruptions.
Also, one account works across 10 devices, which feels excessive until you realise how many things you've been tricked into buying.
Yes, it's just made me feel a tiny bit less like I'm about to be hacked at any moment.
Which is a lovely baseline.
So to get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/badchat.
And the link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan, and there's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee.
Oh, lovely. So that's nordvpn.com/badchat, and you'll find the link in the podcast episode description box.
What else has been going on this week then?
What's been going on this week? Well, actually, you know about one of the things which starts off dark, but actually becomes slightly less so. So I went to the hospital because I found a lump in my breast.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is good to talk about.
This is good to talk about.
Very good to talk about.
Because people should be feeling their breasts. People should be feeling other people's breasts.
Everyone who has breasts
Yep.
should be checking them.
Check them. Feel them, check them. Now, what's confusing is you think a breast is going to be soft like a marshmallow, but actually it's full of like gravel and bits of old wood and just sort of like detritus. And so they aren't completely smooth and soft. But I found a lump. So I did what you're supposed to do, went to the GP. What's really disconcerting is you have to sit on a bench with your boobs out, and then they look at you from quite far away. And then she said...
How far away? The other, out the window with...
Car park.
Yeah. Binoculars through the window.
She's like, this is the only way to do it. And she said, are these your breasts? And I was like, do you mean, are they fake? Thank you. And she was like, no, I need to know that like this is what you consider normal.
Oh. The wording's off, isn't it?
The wording's so off.
Yeah.
I was like, yep, no, this is the rack. This is the baseline.
Are these your breasts? And then a follow-up question.
Is this what you consider normal?
Is this what you consider normal?
So yes, it's what I consider normal. She was like...
And you said that.
And I said that. And she's like, get yourself to the hospital. So I went to have a scan. As I'm walking into the hospital, walking towards me is a loose acquaintance. Somebody who I always have nice chats with when I bump into them. But we don't really know each other that well. And she said, oh, I think I know where you're going, where I've just been. And then pointed in the direction of what I know to be the STI clinic. And I said, I'm actually not. I'm actually going to have my breast scanned. And she was like, oh.
Wow.
Oh, no. And she was like, I'm so sorry, we hardly know each other. And I was like, it's cool, get it checked.
So she wasn't doing a joke.
No.
She was very much...
She was mortified. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I was just so worried about it, but they said it was fine. I was like, it's fine.
It's such a great risky thing to say to someone.
Also, she was so sure that I would be going to the STI clinic. She was like, I know where you're going.
Wow.
Amazing.
But in a hospital, you cannot... It's just no talking.
No talking.
It's not... So that's crazy.
At best, you're doing you're right. Walk and keep going. It's a drive-by.
Also, there's definitely a no cheerfulness rule in hospital.
Absolutely not.
So I've been visiting my dad quite a lot recently. Not to bring the mood down.
No.
He's a lot better now, but he had heart surgery, had a stroke while it was going on. It was a terrible time.
Awful.
Sad, horrible time. So I was in the hospital loads, every day. And then when I left one day and I went to the little cafe to get a coffee on the way out. And someone saw me in the reception bit and I just saw them clock me and they started beaming. They were like, oh, hi, Greg. And she went, what are you doing here?
No.
What's going on? And so I went, well, I'm in a hospital. My dad's like dying.
Yeah.
This is terrible. So what?
And you can't have a photo.
What are you supposed to say? I'm going to write down hospital etiquette.
Yeah.
Because that needs to be discussed, I think.
Yeah, because you presume that everybody's on the same page. It feels really obvious what you're supposed to do. Quiet, respectful, mind your own business. They're sort of the rules.
Mind your own business, and it's okay for it to be awkward and silent.
Yeah.
And it needs to be like that because everyone's sad in different stages of grief, or there's some joy out of the maternity unit, but also, there's so much.
These are what I consider normal. Like everyone's dealing with their own thing.
Yeah. We were in the ICU quite a lot. So he was in there for ages. And we were sitting, just waiting endlessly, obviously waiting for updates and doctors to come in and great nurses to come in and just chat and whatever. But everyone's busy, so you have to sit for ages. And if you're lucky to have your family there or friends, and you just have it, you have quiet chat.
Of course.
Quiet chat in ICU, and it's very sort of, can I get you anything from the vending machine? Are the toilets down there? You're not doing proper catch-ups.
No.
There's no lulls going on, really. No. You get the odd dark joke, but nothing much. There was a guy in the waiting room.
Right.
In the corner of the waiting room, on his own.
I'm already tense. I'm like, oh no, what's he doing?
It was me, my mum, and my sister, and then another couple of quiet people sobbing. Yeah. Because it's just, And there was a guy in the corner of the ICU waiting room just scrolling TikTok.
Out loud?
Without earphones.
No.
It's wild.
Illegal. Call the police immediately.
So okay. So we're just sitting there, me and my mum are chatting. And I go, Mum, do you think what's going to happen to Dad? I mean, the stroke is sort of like, what's it going to affect? Like both sides of his...
I was trying to stay out of this
and then my sister's like, I just don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to get the shower sorted at home. And it's really, will he even be the same again? This guy is just scrolling.
You're talking about making money. When I was a writer at the...
I'm going, I just can't believe it. Like, it's so unlucky that Dad has been doing this. I didn't deserve this. This is like, have you spoken to the doctor today? Like, when's he going to be able to eat food properly? Do you know what I mean? So this is what was going on. And so I said, can you not do that, please? I said, would you mind? So, you do a big, I went, would you mind? And I went, would you mind putting your earphones in, please? Because that is mad.
On that note.
hello@badchatclub.com if you have kicked someone out of the ICU. I do believe we have a voice note from one of our wonderful listeners. So it's not just Rosalie. We've got somebody else with a note for us.
Let's see if they're Dutch.
So Sam has sent us a voice note.
So this year I've had a pretty traumatic breakup. Getting over it now. We're moving. But one of the things that I found brings me pure joy is when I'm in the queue for Greggs, I like to purchase all of a certain bake or a roll that's left just so the person in the queue behind me can't have it. So personal highlights are buying the last 3 steak bakes so the roofer behind me couldn't get his daily fix.
Why?
And there was a little kid twining in the queue once, moaning that there wasn't too many sausage rolls left. And he was just being really aggy with his mum wanting a sausage roll. So I just bought 5 of them so he couldn't have them. Does it make me a bad person? I don't know, but the satisfaction really does improve my day.
Quick short answer is yes. It makes you a bad person.
Not where I thought it was going to go. I thought he was going to go down because I love being a hero. I love getting, praise for stuff. Like my brother always tells me to stop asking groups of tourists if they want their photo taken.
Oh, you like the praise?
I love the praise.
Right.
So I thought he was going to say he was buying them all. And then when the kid's crying, he's like, please take one of mine.
Oh, I see. A nice good deed. I think I would have done the good deed, maybe. Just to, positive PR is always good. Free sausage rolls for everybody. It's Greg and Greg's. You never know who's filming. Could be a viral moment.
Your crew will be filming, yeah.
my documentary crew. No one's picked it up yet.
What I like about the story, what was his name?
Sam.
What I like is that Sam feels like we are the people to hear this. So I think it does make you a bad person. I am judging you, but this is the place to share it.
Yeah, you're safe here.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. Yeah. But you will be mocked a bit.
You'll be amongst like-minded people. Those like-minded people will, much like your closest friends, tear you down. We're not going to make you feel better about it. I mean, if you have a thing that makes you feel like a bad person, if you have a thing that you want to test on us, the moral lines of something, if you've got a dilemma, a question, a story, this is definitely the place for that.
It's bad behaviour. What a first show we've had.
The distance we have travelled.
Hopefully there's an answer to what's this show about.
Yeah.
So we started with Professor Alison and Greg. We spoke to our first listener, first caller.
Oh, Rosalie.
Rosalie, who is Clog size 40. We found out that you were in Warhorse for GCSE Bite Size.
You can say a star of Warhorse.
I need to tell you about my GCSE Bite Size next week.
Oh my God.
Because they roped us all in to do it.
Did you do it?
I've done one. It's bad as well.
Okay, please email in if Greg is the reason that you got an A star or or an F.
It's bad. One Direction, horses, TikTok in the ICU.
Are those breasts normal?
Are these breasts normal? Hospital etiquette in general. And I think that's not a bad first show.
Okay, so if any of that sparked a thought in your head, you probably want to get in touch with us. You can do that all the normal ways. hello@badchatclub.com. We have a landline with a voicemail. What year is it, you guys? So retro. You can do the normal things, WhatsApp. In fact, no one's got a pen out. No one's going to write down the numbers. It's all in the showy bit and it'll be on the social media and all of that. But please don't be a stranger.
No, of course not. This is for you. And if it's not for you, then there's lots of other things for you. But this should be for you.
This is for you. They're like, I never asked for it.
Well, you got it. That's the end of today's Bad Chat, episode 1. So please stop listening because we're going to stop talking.
Bad Chat is a Persephonica podcast.